You have asked, Tim, what is that thing in the background? Making sure that the point cover is still on here. This is a claymore. If you've ever seen the movie Braveheart, this is the sword that William Wallace defends all of Scotland with. So that's what's hiding in the background of most of these videos. Pulled it out today because in the background today I have a Foursquare. This is my version of a marketing Foursquare for you old school car guys. TOCB. Sounds like a cheer, and it should be, because T is for traffic, O is for the offer, C is for conversion, and B is for bought. They bought something. T, the traffic. This is the number of people that are going to your website. We know that the modern website is the modern showroom. I think I used modern too many times in that sentence, but you get it. Traffic. How many people are going to your website? O, offer. How many people are claiming an offer? They're submitting a form fill. They're calling your dealership. C, conversion. How many of those hand raisers are you turning into qualified appointments that show up? And of those appointments that show up, how many of them bought? Right? This is your marketing Foursquare. Now, how many people bought is ultimately going to depend on the number of people that we got to show up, right? If all things are relative and we close at X percentage, I'm just going to use round numbers, so don't anybody hold me to it. If we close at 50% and we want to sell 200 cars, we would need 400 showroom appointments that show up, or 400 customers in the showroom. How many leads did we need to set to get that? Now we know we're going to have walk-in traffic, but how many leads did we get? So this becomes really the conversation point, right? Anytime that you change a vendor, you hire a new marketing company, things like that. Hey, listen, I can get them here. I can sell them. You just need to get me more opportunities. Does that sound about like a conversation you've had with a vendor or with an agency? Probably. Unfortunately, if they knew how to do this, or if they did do it, it wouldn't be a profitable business model for them. So what they do is they just drive you a ton of traffic. Now, here's the flaw in that chainmail. Is, let's say I live in a market where there's 100,000 people, right? There's 100,000 people in my market. I don't know if this is going to be too low. I'm going to adjust this down. Let's see. 100,000 people in the market. We know that 2% of them are in the market for a car. That means 2,000 people are in the market for a car. We're going to assume that our brand has 10% market share. That means that there are 200 people interested in buying the product that I sell. Here's what we know. Of those 200 people that are interested in the product that I sell, they will also shop my competition. Do you agree? I'm sure that you do, because you've been in this business long enough. You know that's how people shop, is that they're going to shop you. They're going to shop your two closest competitors. So what most agencies do, what most marketing companies do, is try to get you more traffic on your website. How? There are only a finite number of buyers, and they're going to come to my website anyway. So who are these other people that I'm putting on my website? Are you converting a Ford customer to a Chevy customer? You shouldn't be. That's tier one's job, and we know that people don't shop that way because they've already made up their mind with what they are going to purchase. So the traffic that's being sent to your site, a lot of it's junk, and you've probably had a sneaking suspicion that was the case. This is me telling you that is in fact the case. Here's the way to test that. If you're getting more people, let's say your website converts at, all right, we're using 2% here, 2% before. And then afterwards, you got all this extra traffic. If you're not still converting at 2%, then the traffic's junk. I mean, it's really just that easy. If this goes down, then obviously we're getting more traffic. We're probably still converting at the original 2% we were going to get. There's just extra people on our website that should have never been there to begin with. Now, if we get more traffic and this goes up, now we have to dissect, see what's going on with the offer, what's going on with our mechanism. To get more leads, though, it's going to cost you a boatload of money. We've never seen dealership spends as high as they are right now. Your comp to gross is completely out of whack because of 2016 was the biggest year ever. You staffed up. You've got all these people, but you haven't let any go. Your marketing budget keeps going up, 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 and up, even though the last 2 years the market has receded. So we're all trying to capture a piece of the pie, but that pie's getting smaller. But we want that big piece that we got in 2016. So your budget's going up, driving junk traffic that isn't turning into leads, that those leads that aren't happening aren't turning into showroom appointments, and you're ultimately selling the same or fewer cars and spending more money. That's why the Foursquare is so important. Why do I bring all of this up? Because if you are truly looking for a 30% lift in the number of opportunities that you get off your website every single month, I can help you with that. For less than the cost of your Saturday afternoon pizza for your staff, I can help you with an extra 30%. Right in that O right there, without spending more money here. They're going to convert at or above what you're currently converting at, and they're ultimately going to buy at a rate equivalent to what you're currently converting at or even higher. What does that mean to you? Tim, what's 30% to me? Well, it could mean as many as 20 deals. We see most dealers are putting on an extra 10 to 20 car deals every single month for less than the cost of pizza on Saturdays. Without spending more money here, without spending money on training your BDC, without spending money on training your sales staff. All you have to do is turn more of your shoppers into opportunities. Everything else holds true, and you will sell more cars. If you want to spend less money to sell more cars, slide up in my DMs, leave a comment below. I'm happy to talk about any of this with anybody. If I can help you out, just let me know. I'm Tim. You should definitely stop paying stupid people.